I was thinking about something, and I've been talking about it amongst my friends and family. And right now, at this point in time in my life, I feel like I'm going through this healing process. And something that I've been hearing a lot is about unmet expectations and unfulfilled promises. And one thing that keeps coming to me is, throughout life, we meet people and we put these expectations and these things on people that they've never been exposed to. One thing that comes to mind for me, I feel like I'm a loyal person, and I expect people to be the same way. But the older I'm getting, the more people I'm meeting, I'm like, oh, their level of loyalty is so different. And I was watching this Oprah thing she had, and TD Jakes was on there speaking to two sisters. Oh, I'm spitting. But the two sisters, one was dating a guy, and I guess one of the sisters was emailing the boyfriend, or however it went. And TD Jakes was telling the sister, well, you can't not forgive her for something that she doesn't have. Meaning, you can meet somebody and they may not be exposed to what you were exposed to, what your reality is. And that's just something that's really been weighing heavy on me about, we meet people, we expect things, we may be in a relationship or however the case may be, and we have these people making promises that they're not able to fulfill. But I feel like how it's all combated is through forgiveness. We have to look at people and not put so many things on them because they may not be exposed to it. They may not know how to do it. Like, one thing I can think of is about love. We go into relationships expecting to be loved how, our dad loved our moms, or, how we seen our brothers or sisters or whoever, and that person may not be exposed to the type of love you have. They may only know how to love you the way that they know how to love you. And I feel like we get so disappointed and discouraged about people's actions, not even knowing they're not thinking like how you're thinking. They don't have the same reality as you. Like, for myself, I grew up in a 2-parent household. And now that I'm older, dating somebody or knowing somebody that didn't grow up in a 2-parent household, your perceptions are going to be different. Or if somebody grew up and they didn't have their mom around, or they didn't have their dad around, they're going to have abandonment issues, resentment issues. They're not going to be able to depict something that they never was taught or they never seen. And I think that's just something that's weighing heavy on me. And as I go through the days, I may make more videos because, I'm dealing with things as far as forgiveness. Because I think why it's so hard for me is because I'm like, why do I have to deal with something that I wouldn't do to somebody else? So I just have to continue to forgive people in my life for doing things to me that I would never do to them. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect, I'm a saint, or anything like that. I'm just kind of dealing with, man, that's something that somebody's doing something to you, or they're doing something to you, and they don't even see anything wrong with it. So that's what's been weighing heavy on me. Unmet expectations, unfulfilled promises, and forgiveness. Because, I feel like the more people you meet in life, you may get more disappointed. Me, I'm just getting to the point where I don't even want to deal with a lot of people, because it's like, I don't want to continue to put myself out there and then you feel like you could do anything to me, don't have no remorse, don't apologize. It's like, where they do that at? But like I've said, I've talked about it with my family, I've talked about it with my friends, and I just want to put it out there because this is going to be a journey for me, because some days are harder than others. But with expectations not being met, with promises not being fulfilled, I do believe that forgiving the people that have done things to you, it just releases a lot of things. But some people really don't know. Some do know, but I think the majority of people that do things to you, they don't even see it as a bad thing. So I just want to put that out there. And if I get feedback, if I don't, this is just basically a healing journey for me.